Hi, I'm Kim Whiting, and this is your weekly dose of uplift. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking about how scientists at Princeton's engineering labs found that random number generators go non-random on events that capture a global focus, millions or billions of people focusing on one event, especially events where people feel compassion and love for others, that these events capture our attention and that they make these random number generators go non-random, which the scientists believe is our feelings, our thoughts actually impacting the physical world. Now, whichever way you went on this election, however you feel about it, afterward, there were intense emotions felt. Some felt very optimistic and hopeful and celebratory. Some felt fear and even dread. But here's the thing. I don't think I think it's the rare person who is really happy with how things are going in this country and in the world. And so, whichever way you voted, we were all desiring the same things after this election and before it as well. We want peace, we want love, we want harmony, we want prosperity, we want healthcare and health, we want goodness for people. That's what we want. And I believe that when we were all feeling this way and thinking this way, that we launch rockets of desire that actually set those things in motion. Back in the early 1900s, Einstein discovered that what we perceive as solid really isn't, that everything's particles in motion. And scientists have since found that when an observer observes particles, those particles behave differently. In other words, just by observing, we're impacting the physical world. I would like us to use this creative power, this collaboration with universal intelligence, God, law of attraction, whatever you want to call it, this collaboratory power that we have to create what we desire. And that means not just focusing on what we want, because we have to focus on it from a place of believing that it can be, and if possible, actually believing that it already is. Get that feeling of it being the way it is. And a way to do this is by envisioning the world we want, a climate that is sustainable and at least stabilized. Picturing these things. And when we have those pictures, we get to be a vibrational match for it, so to speak, and begin to bring it forth into our experience. So let's join together and envision this world that we want and imagine ourselves already being in it and celebrating it and feeling good about it and appreciative. And let's see how the magic unfolds. I'll be talking more about this later with some more science. So tune in. And if you liked this, please like it, subscribe, and share it with somebody else. Thanks so much. Have a great day. See you next week.